Hi there, it's Mars, and welcome to my little corner on the internet. Today I wanted to share with you what my mornings have been like lately, at least ever since I've been back from uni in my family's house in the countryside. I have just completed my first year of my master's degree, passing all of my final exams, meaning that now I am left with a couple of months of absolute nothingness. And it might sound strange to some, but having all of this free time for my hands now, I have found again the motivation and the passion for studying. So my days lately consist of long study sessions, reading, playing Animal Crossing, and spending time with my family and my cats. I wake up, as you saw, around 8:30 now, and it's quite funny because for me this means waking up quite early, but during the semester when I have classes at the same time, I find it so hard to wake up at this time. The first thing that I do, apart from brushing my hair and doing my skincare, is actually making the bed. I like to start the day with some chores now that I am at home to help my mom around the house, since I don't do that throughout the year.
This book is so good.
Later you will see me cleaning my room, but I spare you the least appealing parts of my chores, like cleaning the cat's litter boxes. I start my day with some breakfast, which really depends on the day and on my mood. Today though, I was feeling like yogurt and muesli, so here it is. Of course, I have to accompany it with a nice cup of coffee. Then I did my chores as promised, but here you just see me cleaning my room. I've been trying to incorporate some movement in the form of walks in my everyday routine. You are just all very lucky that today I managed to do it in the morning. As a student and I want to be academic, all I do usually is just sitting. A lot. I sit to study, I sit to write, I sit to read. And I'm not even the greatest fan of movement, especially since I have chronic pain issues in my knees. But since I've been home again, I've been trying to go outside and have a walk around the block at least once a day. Also to, see the sun, see the sky, because again, a lot of sitting indoors when you're a student. And finally, when I get home, it's finally time to get to study. Now, the thing is this, I don't have to study. These are my holidays, my exams are done, and it's way too early to even start writing my thesis. But I'm still showing up to my desk and doing the work. I feel like all of this free time I have now is just a huge opportunity for me to focus on learning not only the things that are going to be extremely useful for me in the future, but also things that I genuinely love and feel passionate about. In the last year, I have even barely had the time to do this, to study things that I like. Right now, I really feel like I am studying just for the sake of studying.
So I wanted to show you something really cool that I have been studying this morning. So I have been practicing... Okay, things spilled here. I've been practicing some Old Norse, and I'm at the very beginning of my practice, okay? And I am currently studying the personal pronouns. But they're so nice. They're so nice because apparently the Norse, so the Scandinavians basically, at least at the earlier times, they had some special pronouns that I think are just so sweet. For example, they had a you plural pronoun that was intended just for two people, and the same goes for also we. They had a special we pronoun for just two people. So if I have to say something like, hey, you too, I would use this very special pronoun. They also have different kinds of they. They had a they for groups of people made up of only men, a they for groups of only women, and then a they for mixed groups, basically. And I think that is so cool because, for example, in Italian we have the extended masculine. So if there is a group of women and there is just one man, we would use the masculine pronoun, which is insane, I know. But they had a very specific pronoun for that. So if there was a mixed group, they would use the neutral they, which I think is so cool. And I also find so sweet that they have a pronoun for just a couple, which I think points to the importance that was given to couples at the time, you know, like not only romantic couples but also brotherly couples or like couples of friends, which are found all throughout Nordic literature. So I don't know, I just wanted to share that because in my opinion this is so cool, and I don't know, it's just very nice.
This is no preparatory work for the new academic year, it's not part of an exam or a project. This is just me enjoying learning things. And yes, some of these things are technically connected to my thesis, but that's also a project I'm very passionate about. So to me this kind of studying does not feel like a chore. And also I do intend to do some preparation for the new academic year, trying to get, you know, ahead a little bit, but that will happen in a few weeks, so let me know if you'd be interested in knowing what I plan to do. Here you see me doing my Old Norse practice, which I try to do every single morning to really build a habit, and then I did some writing. I was actually working on an essay that I've been wanting to write for months, but I really could not find the time to do so. And I'm actually very proud of myself because I finished writing this article yesterday and I sent it to my supervisor for a little peer review, so let's see how that goes. So I would usually work or study until roughly 12:30 when it's finally lunchtime. And with that my morning routine usually comes to an end and slowly shifts into the afternoon. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I especially hope to see you in the next one. Lots of love!